So we are on day 4 of the CAVA Under-19 Women's Volleyball Championship here at the Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium. We can see Kyrgyzstan, after losing to Sri Lanka in the league match in the semi-final, a 3-set victory, really showcased a lot of commitment and strategy for them. Nepal now at the top of the points table will meet the wooden spoon is Maldives. Maldives have yet to win a game, and we'll find Nepal who lost to Kyrgyzstan in the tournament opener in a marathon 5-setter, a strong opposition for which we are now preparing. Today is match number 8 in the tournament on the 4th day after the break. Welcome Virun Jayasundara.
Good afternoon Haritha, and we welcome all the viewers to the CAVA Under-19 Women's Volleyball Championship 2025 as we look at some of the highlights from these 4 days of play that we have had, and definitely two strong teams, Nepal and Kyrgyzstan, and today now at 4:30 Nepal will take on Maldives live from the Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium in Colombo.
A word about this stadium, which was upgraded in 1991 for the 5th South Asian Federation Games, the indoor sports, named after a legendary sports minister in the country, V.A. Sugathadasa, and the premier volleyball venue in the country by far. There are other indoor stadiums, but this is the international volleyball arena as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. Some wonderful memories of the national sport here at this venue.
Absolutely, and a seating capacity of over 5,000 here at the Sugathadasa Stadium. And we have some of the fixtures and results from this tournament so far. We had Sri Lanka beating Maldives on the first day, Kyrgyzstan beating Nepal in a close match. On the 5th, we had Kyrgyzstan beating Maldives 3-0, Sri Lanka losing to Nepal 3-1, and on the 6th, we had Nepal beating Maldives and Sri Lanka beating Kyrgyzstan 3-0, and today that has reversed, where Kyrgyzstan has won against Sri Lanka 3-0 and Nepal will take on Maldives at 4:30. Tomorrow we'll be having the all-important matches, Haritha.
Yeah, those would be the medal matches, and Sri Lanka already entered, and in all probability would meet Maldives for the bronze medal, and the top medal fixture will be between Kyrgyzstan and Nepal. Two of the best teams. They play good all-round volleyball in attack and defense, and their strategies are far superior to almost all others.
No doubt. I think those two teams, the balance, the strategies that they use, and their confidence on the court does outpower the other two teams in the tournament. And yes, definitely it will be a thriller of a match tomorrow. Nepal will look to come back and beat Kyrgyzstan after their first loss.
Yeah, it's only fitting that they started the tournament and ended the tournament. The 5-day tournament organized by the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation with the sponsorship and the overview coming from the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and the Department of Sports Development, the government coming in, and you noticed yesterday in the budget there was a huge allocation of funds for sports in the country, and there are some international events also coming up which will incur a lot of... I think the private sector should also get involved in this promotion of sports in the country.
Absolutely, and like you said, it's good to see that the government is trying to spend more money for sports, and we are taking a look at the toss of this game.
Yeah, Nepal led by Janisha Bishwakarma, and Maldives by Aminat Mana Nazim.
Yes, and in a few moments we'll have the introductions of these two teams, and followed by this important match for Nepal to take them to the finals, most probably. But we never know.
No, the fact is that Maldives will find it extremely difficult to manipulate the situation, because Nepal have a solid all-round game, as I said earlier, and their ability to conquer and play the games at the highest level has been well documented, and that is exactly what we intend to see in this second semi-final.
Yes, and getting back to our point with the allocation of funds for sports in Sri Lanka, it's always nice to see that, and us as sports enthusiasts are quite happy that there's more attention to sports in Sri Lanka, and there has been a development of sports like rugby, especially in the international level in Sri Lanka, and I think it will do good for sports like volleyball as well with this new allocation in the budget.
Yeah, I know the athletics, the junior athletics in particular, has done very well, as was seen in the South Asian Athletic Championship recently. So the national sport will need a little bit of fillip coming in. This is the seventh CAVA event being hosted by Sri Lanka. Two of them have been beach volleyball events.
Yes, and we take a look at the team list for Nepal. Janisha, Krishma, Vinita, Meena, Ashika, Sunita, Rebecca, Anjila, Nisha, Bhavana, Pratibha, and Samjana, I beg your pardon. And for Maldives, Yumunu, Hamna, Dima, Amani, Nisha, Imsha, Liva, Mana, Iman, Ishal, and Minhat.
Yeah, the height and weight advantage is definitely with Nepal, the stronger team.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the CAVA Women's Under-19 Volleyball Championship, Colombo, Sri Lanka 2025. Match number 8, semi-final match between Team Nepal and Team Maldives. Please rise for the national anthem of Nepal. And now the national anthem of Maldives.
सलाम नजरा नसीबा कामयाब के रंग कंगी मैंने फिसारताई हुदाएगी फेनुमुन पूरी में सलाम कौमी में कुवेरी कमती की बेगिंग पूरी में सलाम कौमी बहुंगी न है दुआ कुलमुन पूरी में सलाम
Presentation of the international referees. The first referee is Mr. Nuan Karunaratna from Sri Lanka. The second referee is Mr. Taraka Nandana from Sri Lanka. Presentation of the starting players, starting libero and coach. Team A, Nepal. Number 3, team captain, Janisha. Number 6, Meena. Number 9, Sunita. Number 10, Rebecca. Number 12, Nisha. Number 17, Bhavana. Starting libero, number 11, Angela. Head coach, Mr. Kumar Rai. Team B, Maldives. Number 5, Dima. Number 6, Amani. Number 10, Liva. Number 11, team captain, Mana. Number 18, Ishal. Number 19, Minhat. Starting libero, number 4, Hamna. Head coach, Miss Muna Munir.
Yes, and we just witnessed the introduction of both teams, Kyrgyzstan and Nepal.
Maldives.
I beg your pardon, Maldives. Just a little too excited for tomorrow's match, Haritha.
I can understand. This is your first commentary. Congratulations.
Thank you. First volleyball commentary, and definitely an interesting sport and a lot to learn from it. Our national sport. As Sri Lankans, I think we all should take more interest in our national sport.
So starting off proceedings will be Nepal, and with the first serve we've got Bhavana. Minhat is Maldives' tallest. Angela. So Janisha, the skipper, working very hard indeed. Make sure that they work in that sort of fashion.
And she has been exceptional for her country over these few days. She has showed her skill out there on the court. This time, nice touch in.
Sunita, the height advantage will definitely be with Nepal. Just take a look at this. Yeah, Minhat is tall, but Sunita was good in the air, giving Nepal the first 2 points of the match. This is the second semi-final. It's Minhat. Nisha.
Minhat did try to replicate the previous point taken from Nepal, but placed well on that occasion.
Maldives head coach is Muna Munir, assisted by Mariam Halim. Team manager for them is Ismail Shah.
And straight away Nepal, they're in the lead, 5 points to nil. They look really confident with their plays on court.
Against Kyrgyzstan in the second game, Maldives had 21 points in the first and third sets. That's the best that they've contributed towards their cause.
Yes, and we really thought that Maldives will win their first game in the tournament. Unfortunate for them, they just couldn't go the last few points.
Nisha. Minhat gets that one in. Watch out for her. She is an exceptional individual for the Atoll nation.
Yes, and in that game against Kyrgyzstan as well, she got more than half the points for her team. Right there at the net. She was exceptional on that day.
Yes. Good recovery. Nisha once again. Good rally here. Oh, goes out. Nisha. That was well earned by Nepal. By Maldives rather.
Absolutely. We were talking about Minhat, and she did show what she's capable of. And Maldives are pumped up.
Oh, good serve. Angela found it difficult as the ball dipped in front of her. The libero for Nepal. The head coach is Kumar Rai, being assisted by Santosh Bandana Rai. The team manager is Bahadur Midun.
Did incredibly well to set that one up. Came a long way for the spike, and she made no mistake.
Rear skipper Janisha. So she was very much in the act straight away. Meena. First the receiving, then the smashing. The first referee is Nuan Chamara Karunaratna, the Sri Lankan who is in the education sector. Gets another one in.
Right on the line.
Lift their spirits. Yeah, Minhat. Product of Valley Palace Junior School. Nuan Chamara. 17 years as a teacher in the health and physical education segment. has been a referee for 13 years and CAVA international referee candidate now. Obviously the height, she couldn't clear the net. Aishat Ibrahim hitting the net. Here's Sunita, good player, good in attack, good in defense. Oh, that's great. That was Aminat Nazim, the skipper.
Lovely work on that occasion. Take a look at that one. She set it behind her and executed that spike really well.
Aminat serves. So Bhavana, quick spike there. The second referee is Taraka Nandana from Kalyana Pradeepa Pirvina in Delgoda, where he was educated. 30 years as a referee, and it's a CAVA international referee candidate, the second referee Taraka Nandana from Sri Lanka.
Did well to recover. And Meena makes no mistake. Smashed into the space.
The chief officials controlling this game are from Sri Lanka. Rebecca. Easy for her. Prabhat Indika is Deputy Director of Education in Physical Education and Sports at the Ministry of Education. He is 17 years in the education sector, 15 years as a volleyball official, and has participated in the FIVB Congress and an ABC referee candidate. Prabhat Indika.
What a recovery that time from Maldives, but the point going to Nepal.
Worked very well. Their all-round court craft is a skill that they will practice without a lot of opposition from Maldives. You've got to understand, for the atoll nation, the kingdom country team, Nepal here, they have had a great spike in their level of participation, especially against the strong teams like India and Sri Lanka in this region, and even in this tournament in the under-19 level against Kyrgyzstan, which is a direct result of the money that has been made available by the Asian Volleyball Confederation and the Central Asian Volleyball Association towards the development of sport in the region.
Yes, and I think that's very important to develop these sports, and we can see a really good team from Nepal competing against these better Central Asia teams.
Ishal Ali is now being replaced after that miss by Iman Ali, replaces Ishal Ali. Ishal made the mistake. Nisha serves wide. Service error. Unforced.
Yes, and we've been talking about it throughout the tournament, that serve is key, and replicated on the other side from Maldives as well.
Iman Ali was brought in, and service error on her part. Meena serves brilliantly, dipping center court. The other main official controlling this game is Samita Senaratna, referee subcommittee member. Technical subcommittee member was Prabhat Indika. Samita Senaratna from Dharmashoka College, Ambalangoda. He's also a physical education and sports teacher. He's a health and physical education teacher, rather. Senior international men and women tournament referee in many countries. Oh, brilliant. Ali did very well on that occasion to pick it up from back of the court. It was a tremendous smash. Again, some fight from Maldives. Pushed it too deep. Bit unfortunate though. Ahmad Shyam.
Yes, a good bit of defense coming in from Maldives. Unfortunate that last one did go a little too long. Nepal keeping their cool. Now Nepal just 6 points away from the first set. I beg your pardon, 5 points away from the first set. They'll be happy with their performance so far.
The two other senior technical officials are Chittadam Ratnamudali, the technical delegate, and Vimal Amarasinghe, the referee delegate. They've been involved in the national sport for a very long time. An academic Chittadam Ratnamudali has been an official too, like Vimal Amarasinghe. Much respected and very knowledgeable individuals. These are under 19 CAVA women's volleyball for the first time ever. Oh, take a look at that. No excuses for that long serve for Meena. They're not being challenged, Nepal, so bit rusty here and there. Janisha. You take, no, you take.
Nepal don't seem too phased, and Maldives miscommunication. Can't have that at this level.
President of CAVA is Mohammad Latif of Maldives. Secretary General is A.S. Nalaka of Sri Lanka. The treasurer of the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation, Tushara Pereira. And there are the Secretary General Akila D. Alvis, the President, Senior Deputy Inspector General of Police Sajeev Madhavata, doing a wonderful job planning and conducting this tournament. Penultimate day. Yeah, Wing Commander Akila D. Alvis and Senior DIG Sajeev Madhavata. Both the police and the Air Force have strong volleyball teams. There's Vice President Mahinda Mandara, Vice President Commander Mahesh Karivasham from the Navy, then Vice President Chandana Vijayasinghe, who is with the Mercantile Volleyball. It was a wonderful job And there's Sudat Lokuge, Assistant Competition Director, and of course Kavindra Hasanta, the Administrative Manager of the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation, who is doing all the coordination as far as the media work is concerned. For us, the commentators, and the media team, the technical and production team of ThePapare, the number one sports hub in Sri Lanka. Dialog are the main sponsors of the Sri Lanka team in this tournament. Between them, they cover multiple sports. And there's a swimming coverage also going on at the adjoining aquatic pool.
So we have this coverage going on channel 62 on Dialog TV, and we have the swimming coverage going on the HT channels of the Papare. So plenty of sports going on these days and plenty of live action.
Finally, Maldives win another long rally to their credit.
At set point.
Yes.
Nepal calm and collected. Don't seem two-faced. Bit of a collision between two of the players for Nepal. And the ball just in an awkward position for the libero. Lovely piece of work. Nepal did well to recover from those mistakes, but at the end, Maldives and Minhat, who else? She has been excellent at the net. Sunita, uncharacteristic from her.
At set point, they have given 4 away to their opponents. Very unlike Nepal.
Definitely. And this time, makes no mistake. Nepal come away with the first set. Look at that last point. Sportsmanship shown from Nepal. That smash did go straight to the Maldives player's face. And now Nepal on the road to victory here, taking the first set comfortably from Maldives.
Let's just go through with this game as we come to the highlights of the first set that went Nepal's way with a polished, controlled performance, but they'll just worry with a few unforced errors. That was a major contribution for the 11 points for Maldives, their lowly placed opponents.
I think they took it a little too easy, and especially being the first set as well. But at this stage of the tournament, they can't be making mistakes like that.
Maldives yet to win a point, yet to win a set.
They came quite close against that game against Kyrgyzstan, and we thought that they'll have what it takes to go the extra to get one set. And we take a look at the score, 25-11. 25-11, Nepal takes the first set against the Maldives. Maldives, they were leading in that game against Kyrgyzstan on a couple of occasions during the set, and their own mistakes getting to them, as well as the power and good plays at the net from Kyrgyzstan.
There was a slight increase of spectators today, hoping that Sri Lanka would come up with a better performance. They did very well in the first set against Kyrgyzstan, which they lost 24-26, but then outplayed in that last set 15-21 after losing the second at 21-25. A lot of unforced errors on their part. They looked somewhat delusioned when put under pressure.
Absolutely, and I think we had the most crowd we saw in this tournament so far showing up for this game. Sri Lanka taking on Kyrgyzstan, hoping that they'll make it to the finals, pull off a good performance.
So Janisha earns the first point for her team. The skipper.
Once again for Maldives, no one really going after that ball in the defense.
Well picked up. Wasn't easy. She had to put a full effort. Aishat Nadeem, who made that brilliant pickup. Trying to go up from mid-court is a difficult proposition. That's what Aishat Ibrahim tried to do on that occasion.
Would have done better for her if she just lobbed that over. Maldives did try that in the earlier set as well, to no effect. Set up nicely for Nepal.
Sunita. Quick spike. Great teamwork at the net.
Yes, I'm talking about Sunita. She has been incredible for her country over these past 4 days.
Bhavana gets it in. Good bluff. Nisha from the right extreme, finishing off as Sunita went up from the middle.
I think they've perfected that move, that bluff. Done it a couple of times in this game as well, and it has worked for them on many occasions.
Touching the net.
Take a look at that one. Once again, the bluff. And she places it into the space.
Yeah, Janisha, usually when she comes out, she's strong, she runs in and then goes up quickly, which packs a lot of power into her smash. Decent effort as far as the block, but it went too far. too deep. Concedes the point.
Not much she could do about it.
So Bhavana has been contributing with a serve at least 5 points now. Aminat goes deep.
This set, Maldives unable to win a point so far. Nepal 9 points to their name. What a serve.
Yeah, great serving from Bhavana. If I counted right, 7 in a row with this brilliant serve. Dipping in front of the libero Mariam Mohammed.
Yes, and it's important to have a strong serving arsenal, and that clearly shows points come easy when your serve is good.
I like that exclamation, arsenal, the firepower with your serve. They have not gone to their A game, Nepal, because the opposition is not really gearing up to the occasion and the challenge from the Kingdom Nation. So Nepal will just hang there and go through the motions.
Hopefully this doesn't dampen the game for tomorrow. They have to bring the intensity. They know what they're up against.
All kinds of mistakes on the part of Maldives. They look jaded all right. Meanwhile, a very satisfied Bhavana goes for her 10th serve.
Incredible serves from her.
Aminat just kept the ball on her palm fraction too long. Unintentional though. Great pickup on a brilliant smash from Nisha. That was Aishat Ali.
And the Bhavana serving spree continues.
Okay, Nisha. And Janisha on that occasion. Excellent work. By far the biggest point scoring spree by any team in this tournament. If I counted right, 12 of them. 14-0 now in front. Aminat was there, but not good enough.
Yes, and talking about the previous point, and this one as well, Janisha in the previous point took pace off the ball really well. It was lovely work from her, and this time full pace on it. Bhavana's serve, she's got a couple of variations as well. Good recovery from Maldives.
So Janisha, I'll tell you, Maldives is now fighting to get a point in this second set.
Yes, 16-0. And this serving spree continues. Once again, good work at the net. I think that service and net combination for Nepal has worked really well.
So now the story is that it has been sensible serving. She's not tried to do too many things, just put the ball in the opponent's court, not hit the net. She can afford to do that with this sort of lead. And 15 points in a row with the serve from Bhavana.
That's incredible work from them. And those variations as well. She has a dipping serve and one that stays up. I think keeps Maldives second guessing each serve.
Yeah, the information comes in, and the VIS delegate for this tournament is Jamshad Jaufa from Maldives. Finally, very well earned point for Maldives. Well done, well played.
Some incredible recovery from Maldives on a couple of occasions during that rally.
And finally, it had to be who else but for Maldives, Minhat Ahmed. That was Bhavana with the smash at the net. Quick strike. So rotation of the service goes to the skipper Janisha.
But what a streak Bhavana had with her serve. Unforced error on that occasion. The captain's serving streak comes to an end much more quicker. Now 18 points to 2. Nepal lead against Maldives in this second set of the CAVA Women's Under-19 Volleyball Championship 2025.
Aishat Nadeem unable to contribute to the total or to the team score. Sunita gets it in. Nisha from the extreme. She's been good as the outside hitter. She and Janisha, Nisha and Janisha have been very precise. Meena goes wide, right across and too far.
Substitution by Maldives, number 8 out, number 16.
Couple of substitutions coming in for Maldives and Nepal.
Substitution by Nepal, number 17 out, number 19 in.
But how good has their captain been for Nepal? She's led from the front. This time Meena. That double block not enough for the power behind that spike. Good serve once again from Nepal. And Meena doubles down.
So now Jenisha has given way. The outside hit has posed to Meena. She's definitely taller than Jenisha. Maldives has 3 and Nepal need 3 to wrap up this second set.
Once again, no one there to take the ball for Maldives. They've had this issue time and time again. Now Nepal just 2 points away from winning the second set. Lovely serve. And we are to set point in the second set. Look at that serve once again.
Set point as Nisha serves. Got it right. Rebecca.
And second set goes the way of Nepal. And they lead 2 sets to 0 in this game. This semi-finals of the CAVA Women's Under-19 Volleyball Championship 2025. All the live action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
It was quick and hardly a sweat for Nepal if one was to consider that. Made sure that everything was going their way and got it very quickly through, as we see here. They set it up very well. They served well. It was a long service that went for Nepal with Bhavana. Something like 15 or 16 points in a row that really got Nepal into a very strong position.
Yes, and we were talking about them having some unforced errors in the first set, and they really cut off on those in the second set, and as a result 25 points to 3 against the Maldives. Nepal did incredibly well. They did their basics right, and it showed.
So 2 great sets for Nepal against the lowly placed Maldives. As we say a warm welcome to Mr. Chittadam Ratnamudali, Vice President of the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation some time ago, if I am not mistaken, and who's been an academic who has done a lot of research with Sri Lanka's volleyball, has been a tremendous asset with his experience as an administrator both here and abroad. Welcome on commentary, Ratnamudali.
Thank you, Haritha. Thank you for the introduction. And I'm working as a technical delegate of this tournament, handling all the technical part. Anyway, thank you very much for your
guidance. So when you say all the technical part, what is it, the technical part that you want to specify?
That means all the that means setup of the ground. And
the court, you mean?
Court, for the court, and the how to be all the coaches, players, and everything, and the how to handle the VIS. VIS means Volleyball Information System. Handled by them. So every match, after the match, we are giving a technical report, the analyzing report, and also all the how to start, how to run the protocol of the match. Everything I have to look after.
Very good. So here's Nepal getting a hold of the opponents in the third and decisive set for them. They start off very comfortably as Bhavana, who had a long service streak in the second set, ready to put the ball into play. Rathamudli, when you think that this is the national sport of Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka has got a understanding from Central Asian Volleyball Association. I understand this is the 7th tournament that is being hosted by them, including 2 beach volleyball tournaments.
Yeah, because the VR belongs to the central zone. This is our zone, because we have to play in this zone, and then we have to qualify by winning. We have to qualify to go to the Asian Championship. So that's why. So then we have to be here. We have to perform here. Then always within our countries we are deciding divided into organize the tournament. So then some tournament are organized by the Maldives, some are Nepal, and some are Sri Lanka. So then within our neighbor countries, we are handling together all the organizing part of the tournament.
So that also includes India, isn't it?
Yes, India, because now, but frankly said, India has a small problem of their association. So that's why normally they are not going to organize a lot of tournaments. That's why they didn't came here.
So that is a blessing in disguise, and good for Sri Lanka, because when you host a tournament of this nature, you are also talking about the referees. You are also talking about the other officials, including the technical and support staff, including the media, like how Papare gets involved with this live coverage.
Yeah.
So there are areas where a lot of development and experience can be gained in a tournament of this nature, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, Harita, you know very well, because we can develop our technical staff, and people are getting the experience how to handle this type of this level of tournament, because they are learning. This is very important. Other thing is our teams, our Sri Lankan team are getting a maximum from this when we are playing here. So those things is very advantage to develop volleyball in the country.
So I'm glad, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports and the Department of Sports Development coming in to sponsor this tournament in particular. It's a massive amount for a tournament of this nature. Only 4 teams are there, but just imagine if 6 teams are there.
Yeah.
But the policy decision on the part of the government is something to be appreciated, isn't it?
Yes, not only that, you all know the Nepal had a tremendous problem in their country, the political change, all those things. So we sponsor them. So then we are not charging to them the hotel accommodation, nothing.
I see.
They are sponsored by the sports ministry. Then we have to appreciate them.
Yeah, that's that is more than just a sport. It is a government to government understanding, because there is a lot of sport that Nepal and Sri Lanka play, including that popular cricket, which is happening very well. Nepal is doing well with their sports development.
Yeah. First time out taken by the Maldives team. Still they couldn't get any point. 0-9 by Nepal and 0 by the Maldives team.
See, you have gone to South Asian Federation tournaments, South Asian volleyball tournaments, the South Asian Games tournament. You've been with the Asian Volleyball Championships. How does Sri Lanka get into that part of organizing and everything?
So the organizing point of view, we are doing well. We are doing well because luckily we have the good stadium. But only thing, we can't go beyond this level, because if we are organizing another type of top level Asian tournament or the FIB level tournament, we need to have another 2 practice stadium with AC. So because we have to give them the practice with AC, because
so even if we don't qualify, if the infrastructure is there, we can bid and then get
Yeah,
it?
we can bid. If we have infrastructure, we can bid. We can bid. So they will gain. Then that's a good advantage for us, because now the sports organizing is the industry.
Yes, yes, yes.
People are getting is the profitable thing. So that's why now the lot of tournament organized by Thailand. Thailand are very professional in this. So lot of
And you like to go to Thailand anyway. Tell me that. No, I understand.
no.
I understand. I understand. I mean,
not only the indoor volleyball, beach volleyball too.
Yeah,
they
exactly,
organize it.
exactly.
And they improved a lot their.
you know,
the
I have
performances
had the privilege of viewing the beach volleyball in Asian Games.
Yeah.
You know, when you consider all those wonderful things, you really have a great story of making sure that the men and women have done well. There was a time when Sri Lanka beach volleyball also created a bit of a buzz in this region.
Yeah. So, sometimes we perform well in nation level. We came up to third position and came to a lot of time. We came to semi-final, because in beach volleyball we have a big advantage to go further. Because not like indoor volleyball, sometimes indoor volleyball need the tall players and those things, but only for the beach volleyball we need skillful players.
Exactly.
So, but we need a lot of experience in beach volleyball. That's the thing, the playing together, and then they have to get the mutual understanding within them.
Yeah, leading 12-1, Nepal getting into a very strong position at the moment. It's a very valuable point.
Valuable point, but this girl, Angela,
the libero.
number 11 libero, still she is the best in this tournament.
Okay.
She, I think, in the scoring level, in our analyzing,
Yeah.
when you are looking for the analyzing sheets, she is the best libero till. She is doing pretty well.
The third point for Maldives.
So 3 points for Maldives and 12 points for Nepal. And when we are talking technically, the Nepal teams is well sound in technically, because sometimes they have training in Europe too. So because of the Nepal have a lot of issues, European people are supporting them.
Right.
So the senior team. So sometimes I know when we went there 2 years back, they won the tournament and they had 6 months training in UK. Sorry, UK no, the Sweden. So the lot of European people are supporting them because of their.
There was a time when we discussed all this, including that 1991 South Asian Federation Games women's gold medal against India at this same venue. From that time onwards, Sri Lanka have produced some really good calculated teams that performed very well. You have seen volleyball. You have been in the analysis of this. You have been with the policy framework for the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation. What more can the Volleyball Federation do as a country to develop the sport?
Main thing is, Sarita, we need to continue training with the long-term plan for our national teams. Because with the 1 month training, 2 month training, we can't develop our teams. We need long-term training, physically and skills both areas. Because without long-term training, we can't develop the team. Because when we are giving the example, Europe, they doesn't have long-term national pool training, but they have very sound club tournament club training with the very top level coaches. But here there is no this type of system. So then what we have to do is 1 year, 2 year training of the national team with top level training plan, top level coaches. Then we can improve our team. Without that, never go to that level.
So This is a salient aspect that you are mentioning now. I'm sure the state level should now look to engage the mercantile sector. The mercantile volleyball championship is a good one. The schools volleyball championship in this country is very well patronized. So it's just that at that national level there is a lack of participation. Is that what you are trying to tell?
Yeah, but that is a good point you mentioned here, because mercantile, they have enough resources, especially a sponsorship, so they are doing well. But we need to go further, because normally now the generation different. Earlier in our times, we play our country, we play our we are going by bus, but now not like this. So they want to they are expecting something. Sometimes we need to pay them, we need to, but we need to do those things too. We have to give the maximum facilities and technology. We have to use the new technology. Then we can improve. Without that, because other teams, other countries are doing those things.
So let's now get into the point. Senior Deputy Inspector General of Police Sajeeva Madhavatta is the President. Wing Commander Akila Alvis is the General Secretary, and Tushara Pereira is the Treasurer. The three top office bearers of the national sports governing body in this country. What can they look to do as a development plan? You have mentioned about this long-term pooling and resources to keep the team. What more can they do to infuse some energy into this whole aspect?
Well, number one is we have to find money, because the not like some other federation. I don't like to mention here the name. So not like some other federation, because we doesn't have so much money in the federation. Because so to do this everything, we have to spend money. So the pooling is not like the athletic pool. They can train here and there and come to the competition, but all together we have to train together in the morning. And because
you mentioned athletic, and we are very grateful to the Athletic Association and the athletes in particular for all the glory that they have brought in at the South Asian level.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, this year they perform very well.
Yeah.
So then after that, so there are some countries like Iran develop top level down. Now they are in World Cup. This is totally government sponsored to the volleyball. So that's like we have to find some way to sponsoring the players, sponsoring the team to be together and train together and get the maximum technology and advance.
Yeah, this is a great television sport. This is Olympic sport, and the ranking is important for Sri Lanka. Now, recently the higher ranking obtained by Sri Lanka football is a buzz. So just like that, if the Sri Lanka volleyball ranking can also be increased, I think it's one of those areas where you can inspire a whole lot of new generation.
Yeah, that is very important, because when we are improving our rank, then the International Federation too will help us. Because if not, they are not going, because first the local federation has to work, and local federation has to demonstrate they are working and they are trying to develop their team. So then they will look after us too. So those things is very important, because without that, very difficult as a team of sports, very difficult to develop, because we have lot of talented players, and then we have to use them.
Yeah, we've seen the cameraman here. We would like to see the production team also, if you have that clipping, because Varun is here taking all the photographs and helping us keep in touch with the social media too. I think there is a clipping of the production team there. If you can just give us quickly, if possible, we would appreciate the Papare production and technical team have done a wonderful job with the live coverage. So, set and match point for Nepal.
So then the Kyrgyzstan and Nepal, we have very nice final match. Last the league level tournament also they played.
Yeah,
and
the tournament opener was huge. So 25-5, they had no problems here getting into that situation. We would like to thank Mr. Chittadamma Ratnamudali for joining us and sharing his thoughts.
Thank you very much, Harita.
Much valued. Thank you. Comprehensive win, no questions about who was going to move into the final, but the way Nepal made it there, we are in for a great last game between Kyrgyzstan and Nepal, just as much as we had a tremendous five-set at the start of the tournament.
Absolutely, and I think Nepal will look to come back strong. They'll want to change the outcome this time, and we are in for a thriller. Nepal comfortably beating Maldives in this game, and that'll be it for today's plays. Nevertheless, tomorrow will be.
It's the medal. It's the last day, and it's the medal matches, the couple of medal matches. But before we go for tomorrow, I think Arun will just discuss about the highlights of this third and last set.
Yes, and I think it was a repeat of that second set. Nepal was on point. They did reduce on their mistakes from that first set, and that helped them a lot, and they'll look to continue this for tomorrow as well. Look at those, the work at the net has been exceptional for Nepal.
Should have been a learning curve for the Maldives players themselves, put under tremendous pressure. A lot to take from this, and it's been an opportunity for them. They will play against Sri Lanka for the bronze medal tomorrow. Maldives. The president of Central Asian Volleyball Association, he is from Maldives. So most probably he would be here. So they want to have an improved performance. But for Nepal, we've known that they've been here on the good work done by the Sri Lanka Volleyball Federation. But what a performance they have had in this tournament. Yeah, they have every reason to be happy. The Kingdom Nation is really playing very well, and you mentioned right, we are mouth-watering gold medal match tomorrow evening.
Yes, but job's not over for Nepal. They'll be happy today, and they should be with their performance. But tomorrow we'll be starting off with the third place match, and then going on to the all-important finals. And we urge everyone to come here to the Sugathadasa Indoor Stadium and watch as you look at the final score from the match. The first set going to Nepal 25-11, second set going to Nepal as well 25-3, and the final set 25-5 to Nepal. Nepal take Maldives in straight sets, and those final two sets were incredible to watch. Yes, and we just witnessed Nepal taking on Maldives, and we had Sri Lanka taking on Kyrgyzstan earlier today, and Kyrgyzstan winning that one, taking them to the finals. And tomorrow at 2 p.m. we have Sri Lanka versus Maldives for the third place, and Nepal taking on Kyrgyzstan at 4:30 p.m. for the all-important final of the Women's Under-19 Volleyball Championship 2025. Yes, and that will be it from us, the Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. Catch all the live action of the CAVA Women's Under-19 Volleyball Championship tomorrow, where we come to the business end, the medal matches, starting at 2 p.m. with the third place match and 4:30 p.m. with the finals. That will be it from us. Catch all the live action on Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.